The one and only Roger Stone. Roger, we spoke to you a couple months back regarding the U.S. Senate race. So far, we have Senator Mike Karadopoulos, who's announced. We have potential former Senator George Lemieux may announce. Adam Hazard may announce. He's the past House Majority Leader. So Nick Loeb, who ran for state senate a couple years back, he may announce. Any new developments in that race?
Well, first of all, the reason this race is attracting so many potential candidates is because it's a wide open race. It's very rare that a U.S. Senate seat is potentially available to this broader range of people. There's no front runner in the Republican Party. From an organizational point of view, that front runner would probably be Senate President Mike Karadopoulos, who has a long head start in terms of rounding up money and commitments. And who has a good conservative record. Of course, he has to be Senate President. At a time, we have a $3.5, $3.8 billion budget shortfall, which is both opportunity and potentially pitfalls for him. So he has some opportunity there to demonstrate he's a fiscal conservative, a real conservative. Adam Hazner, certainly a credible candidate. How much money he can raise around the country remains to be seen. He has, as you know, traditionally been close to Sheldon Adelson, the chairman of the Las Vegas Sands Corporation, but I think that in this case, Adelson may not be able to help Adam Hazner because of his interest in gaming in Florida and the important position that Mike Karadopoulos, the Senate President, could potentially hold regarding that issue. So that's a question mark. And then you have this wild card, Nick Loeb, charming, dashing, tall, handsome, very wealthy, and of course he's dating Sofia Vergara, who is a red-hot Latina television star. So it would bring a little star quality to the race. I personally believe today a candidate is benefited by not being in public office, not being part of the current system. So if there's an opening for a wild card candidate, an opening for an outsider in the style of Rick Scott, if there's an opening for someone who is a Tea Party type candidate, Nick Loeb could be the ticket.
Speaking of Rick Scott, how do you think the governor's doing 1 month into his administration or his candidacy?
Well, I like his mantra about jobs, and I like his focus on the need for jobs. I have some concerns about transparency in his administration. We have a sunshine law, and I think that that's a legitimate issue the press has begun to raise. But I think as the governor gets his feet wet and he has a better understanding of how the office operates, the key thing is he is focused on the core principles that got him elected, and I think that is at this point a positive. He and the Senate and the House have got huge fiscal issues to deal with in this enormous shortfall.
And lastly, what do you think of tonight's State of the Union address, where they have, I don't know who proposed it, but they have now both Democrats and Republicans sitting side by side, which is breaking with tradition. What do you think?
Well, I think this is a manifestation of the new kumbaya that is caused by the horrific deaths in Tucson. If nothing else, hopefully, that tragedy will increase the civility in our politics and bring the shouting down to a decipherable level. So I think that's what that atmospheric is about.